In today's sedentary lifestyle, a lot of us suffer from a forward head posture, upper back tightness, and neck pain. To reduce this tension, we need to find moves that'll unlock our shoulders, to stretch out our tight muscles, strengthen the weak ones, and enhance our shoulder mobility. The best correct way to achieve such a thing is start using our shoulders in a fuller, functional range of motion. That's why I've designed a protocol to help you improve shoulder mobility and reduce back tightness. We'll focus on the three most important areas like stretching out the frontal part, strengthening out the posterior back part where it helps you improve your posture and straighten your back, and improving the functional range of motion in your shoulder. Hopefully after this you can loosen up your shoulders and back while improving your posture as well. Let's jump into it. What are the benefits? Well, we use our shoulders in many ways. We should be able to open a heavy door, lift weights overhead, and extend fully overhead, scratch your back, and sit or stand up straight with a correct posture with no tension and loose shoulders. If lifting your hand overhead is limiting or you have tightness in your neck, loosening up your shoulders with the correct exercises should help. How to train for shoulder mobility? Well, as with any other joint, you improve shoulder mobility by using your shoulders in a full range of motion. To make your shoulders more functional, you need to push overhead, press stuff horizontally in a full range, of course, start rowing and doing all these rowing-like exercises that can straighten your back and improve your posture. Additionally, you want to massage the tightest muscles in your back, which is your chest and your traps, so they can help relax and loosen up the shoulders. They'll fall down and allow you to have a greater posture. Just as you would do a lot of deep squats to improve hip mobility, you need to extend your arms overhead fully, do circles with your arms, and doing pushing and rowing exercises in a full range of motion to improve general shoulder mobility. The first exercise is overhead extensions. Most people are limited in shoulder flexion, so much so that if they would go overhead, they would have to arch their lower back. Well, if you are doing the overhead full extension, this can help make the shoulders more fluid and mobile. It improves functional range of motion in the shoulder by improving circulation, so making them more fluid, by relaxing the traps and stretching out the ski muscles in the torso that allow you to push and extend overhead fully. Standing straight, grab a stick, grip it shoulder width apart and thumbs face up. On your inhale, slowly raise your arms to a comfortable level. Once you reach to an end point, raise your shoulders and try to extend a bit more. Focus on the stretch, allowing your arms to extend back and feel the sensation. No forcing or pushing back, it's all slow and controlled without arching your back. Hold for 3 seconds, then on your exhale, lower the stick down. Repeat for 2 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Next one's a bit unconventional, but I've used it a lot with my clients and so far it works great. So it's the arm swing. A lot of times in sitters, what happens is we develop a lot of tension in our traps and we constantly function in this posture. Now what arm swing does is it sort of releases some of that tight fascia around your shoulders, which will allow for you to loosen up those shoulders down, at the same time improving posture and increasing the overall range of motion, the usable functional range of motion in the shoulder. To do an arm swing correctly, you need to first learn a proper hip hinge transition. Knees are slightly bent, spines straight, feel the tension in your glutes. When comfortable, by extending your hips, you transfer the force on your arms as they automatically swing up. Then you slowly get down and you let your arms fall, loosening up the shoulders. Catch them in a hip hinge and then do it back again. Do 2 sets of 10 reps. The third exercise is overhead and back rotations with an elastic band, and we are using a band because we can stretch a band out so it can assist us in opening up our shoulders. The problem with using a stick, which is commonly thought to do this exercise with, is a lot of people grip it way too narrow, and then when they go, they are forcing their shoulders back, which can result in different cracking and popping in the shoulders. increasing the risk of injury. So if there's any pain, you just skip this exercise and talk to a physiotherapist or a kinesiologist. The wider you grip your elastic band, the easier it is going to be, and when you go up, you can stretch it out even further to allow for that fluid and easy rotation as it should be, without any discomfort or cracking. This helps us use our shoulders again in a functional full range of motion while putting a light stretch on our frontal part like shoulders and chest. Grip an elastic band far apart, twice the width of your shoulders, thumbs face up. The wider the grip, the easier it'll be. Stand straight, chin tucked down, slowly raise your arms overhead. Once at vertical, stretch out the bend, raise your shoulders and rotate internally. Finish the movement by extending your arms back overhead, only if comfortable. By focusing on the movement and slowing down, we aim to reduce any popping that can occur. Repeat and finish the circle back again by lifting the band slowly. Do 2 sets of 10 repetitions up and back. Fourth exercise is thoracic rotation, which helps us loosen up the muscles around the spine, the micro muscles that connect our vertebrae, the side lateral obliques, which is the lateral portion of your torso, and the chest muscle. What happens is in a lot of sitters, a lot of tension develops in the core region, in those micro muscles that keep the spine together, and in your chest. And with a thoracic rotation, you're tackling a lot of these issues. Potentially, this helps you loosen up those muscles and allows you to use your spine more functionally, and you basically become a little bit more fluid and you move more painlessly. Get next to a wall, turn so that your right side touches the wall, step forward and lunge back down with the opposite left leg. Extend your arms forward so your right hip and shoulder touches the wall. Slowly rotate to the left, opening up your spine with the rotation. Go as far as you comfortably can without rotating your pelvis. The goal is that the right hand and shoulder stay on the wall while extending the left arm on the opposite side. At the end point, slowly transition back on your exhale, repeating for 2 sets of 8 reps on each side, slow and controlled. Fifth exercise is scapular retractions. Now you can do this with any sort of rowing exercise, whether that's horizontal, single arm, double arm, lat pull down, whatever helps you retract the scapula back. Why is this important? Because in many sitters with kyphotic curvature in the spine, your shoulder blades are not strong and retracted enough to keep you up, and so what you do is end up slouched forward. If you're doing anything for posture or releasing back and neck tightness, it's probably going to be extremely important to stabilize your shoulder, because this will eventually open up your spine, correct your posture, and counteract a lot of the problems and issues we have with tight back and neck. Lying on your stomach, lift your arms overhead, tuck your chin, and extend your body fully. Then slowly retract your scapula, that means squeeze your shoulder blades back to feel the upper back muscles being activated. Then slowly extend back and relax. Repeat for 2 sets of 10 reps and you're good to go. Last one is Trapezius Massage. This is probably the fastest, most acute way to release stored tension around your neck and shoulders. Basically, these muscles keep a lot of tension and tightness, keeping our shoulders up consistently, and when we apply pressure with the ball, we can relax that tension and let our shoulders fall down. Applying pressure breaks down tight spots and adhesions in the muscle, and it improves circulation, thus relaxing tension. You want to place the massage ball on your trapezius muscle and beware not to touch your spine or any joint around like the shoulder. It must be on the meaty muscle. Slowly support yourself back on the wall. Your weight is on your legs. In a controlled manner, push back as far as comfortable and start massaging your traps with the ball. Breathe deep and relax. Do it very slowly. After about 20 rolls, you can just press deeper as far as comfortable and stay there breathing deep. Quick on to the benefits of shoulder mobility, or why do you actually want to do this routine? Well, more functional shoulders with greater range of motion means less discomfort, less pain, and less tightness in your upper back and neck region. Second is you become more functional, meaning you can completely lift overhead, push and row, and use this movement in all your daily activities. Next is improved posture, and better posture doesn't just mean better looks, but it's also about increasing confidence level and reducing potential spine problems and health issues related to poor posture. So all in all, you're stronger, more functional, you have better posture, you're more confident, and you don't endure a lot of pain and discomfort. That quite pays off in my opinion. And oh, if you're into shoulder mobility, don't forget to check out this article I've written. They're all 11 exercises I really like for shoulder mobility. You'll see my favorite one, the prone arm circles with a tennis ball. That's a killer. You're gonna like it. Go and check it out, link in the description below. You're gonna be like, I'm glad I read this. You're gonna be ready to tackle your daily activities with less pain, more confidence, higher strength, functional shoulders. Till next time, bye.